Play some music. Oh shit.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, I didn't see the wind.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Fuck.
To return, this is Doug Baldwin. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Here's Newton now on second down.
Give me that.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
You must have
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Lock in.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And past the 30 down to about the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make the play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down, McCaffrey.
Damn.
And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Let's go.
I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Newton. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Keep sending sticks so you can beat it.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Newton. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Forcing down. You're landing and flying.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Turn this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
Butter from size.
Do some. Hey.
From the gun, here's Newton. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Oh.
Here's Newton. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Only
taking
no
loss.
There. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Cohen, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Newton now. It's caught. Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep playing.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Doug Baldwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. On for the point after is Randy Bullock.
You don't deserve that.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Trying to steal my style, though. Put that shit up, Quay.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly
Hey.
here. Late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I'm watching the stream. Who in the stream? Who the 3 in the stream? Say something. So I know who y'all are. Damn, what's going on?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we
What the
step
fuck
aside
going
here
on, man?
in this second quarter.
What the fuck? Dog, this shit won't me pull up the damn. Shut up, Gio. This shit won't let me do nothing, man. The fuck? What is going on?
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step
Shit just
aside here in this
froze.
second quarter.
What the fuck is going on? Damn. I got you, Gio. Bentley Coupe. Like a hockey puck. Done dancing, lined up. All my friends on the bands in the Bentley Coupe. What up, though?
What's up, young Justin?
Shit, play MK, man. This shit just freezed on us. We're about to restart it.
Oh man, that's good, man.
I was up 10-7, but I don't give a fuck. We
It
restarted.
ain't too many games. It's like it's only 2 games after you guys though. And those again, the only game that we're waiting on is Lolo versus Noonan, which is not going to get played.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
that don't get
that
played.
don't. TJ versus Funk Mob, they both are shitty singles. And then you got
Yeah, neither one of them motherfuckers talking. Hold on. Add them for me. Add them for me in the chat, dog.
this is not even playing this season, so why are we even worried about him?
No, so Melo just said Simmet. No, Max is playing. He just loses every game. Melo text me said Simmet.
Okay.
Yeah. Add that for me, please. I can't join this shit, huh? Bands in a Bentley coupe. That don't even matter, dog. Like, I ain't gonna make a wild card anyways. I'm just playing to play. Yeah. I lost all my friends in the Bentley coupe. Cut that shit up, Quay. Yeah, Mello and Max is Sim. Derry. No, Derry said he playing Ledette. Gio got the Force. TJ.
Derry said he's playing Ledette.
Yeah, let me ask him when.
But Derry has the Force though.
Yeah, I gave him the Force because he didn't show up yesterday. Yeah, Derry said he playing.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics.
Oh, they started the game?
This crowd is ready.
So after that, man, just send this shit.
Between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Let me see, dog. Like, Gio, who you play? Oh yeah, he in third quarter right now, 21-0. Oh yeah, he be finished before I am. Oh, why my shit so slow, dog? I don't know, man. I might have to get away from the damn nickel blitz. Motherfucker figured out how to kill it in the second quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at killing that shit, man.
Oh, yeah, I ain't running against you. I already know.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like...
by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
That's right.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Newton.
There we go.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can.
Let me know if they reply.
Anymore.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down.
Wow, that he gonna come, dog.
Bring him down. now.
Got that formation, ho.
And their inaugural sack
Gage
of the
just
game
says
coming from an
Tim and
unlikely
Boosie
source.
Pump
You mean it wasn't a linebacker?
What up,
It wasn't
Bruce?
a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh!
Now Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good
This
play.
motherfucker the first down off the screen, dog. I swear.
They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness
You know I be
to
teed
make
up.
people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Come on, come on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh my goodness. Let's go, white boy. Whoop!
And now look at
Hey!
touchdown, 49ers.
Swag on him.
A
Oh.
great
Hey,
play
yeah.
there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short.
Man, stick the fuck out of that bitch, man. Come on.
And they're going to have really good starting
One
field
at a time.
position here. As that's taken up close to the 40. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Oh, why did he fucking pause like that, dog?
There he goes right side.
Oh,
and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Bullet good on the extra point. And
Why
we
does
are
nickel
tied
blitz so
at 7.
ass against the run, man?
Because it's
So
so
a
silly.
tie ball game here as the kick's away.
That motherfucker did that. Oh my goodness, man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive to the 14.
But it's time to go. Like a lamb to love. Oh shit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
Hell nah, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
It's a foot race. Past the 20.
God. Run, God. Let's go. The winners up the nasty, y'all.
Second TD of the game at 18 years.
That's about
And the
it.
49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point up and through. And that makes it
Reels. damn,
Now to kick
KJ.
this one away.
Sorry, my phone loud. I guess my mic is working again.
This will be
Shit.
taken short. And they're going to start this drive in
that
pretty
shit
good
working.
shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this
I got
offense?
drip.
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one.
You still drinking on that Henny bottle over there, Gabe?
Guys for
Yeah.
getting it done, but to allow a
That
run
shit's
of
still.
that length,
What do you got?
that's just
A
not
2
being
liter
prepared.
over
So
there?
now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined.
You make a fifth of liquor last a long time, man.
Loose. And this is going to be
Man, what the fuck did
football.
MK do?
And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those
Start drinking
laterals, they
like
can
you,
be
man. I
so
wish it said
risky.
the
And we
last
see
that
the
long.
risk that can be involved right there.
And you just
The
have
fifth
to
ain't lasted
know,
longer than 2 days in my
we've
house,
seen it
boy.
because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced
Boy,
very
MK
often.
tossed the
you know,
ball
in that
back.
situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
On second down, Trubisky. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Sheldon Richardson continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
18. Advance up. Lock in.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. To throw on second down is Newton.
Oh my goodness!
Side taken in by Washington.
How the fuck he not pick that off?
Touchdown!
Now what the-
Cardinals. DeAndre Washington.
You got to be shitting me,
his
man.
first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
You got to be shitting me, man. Ain't no goddamn way that motherfucker did.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we are tied at 14.
Oh my goodness.
So
I
we're
hate
right
this
back
game.
where we
I don't even
started.
mind.
All
Why
even
am I
as
even
the
playing
kick's
this
away.
bullshit?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over
What
the
the
end
fuck,
line.
KJ?
The
Come on,
49er
dog.
Offense now making their way
What'd I do?
out onto the field.
Nah, it wasn't you.
We have seen a lot of points
You
here.
not
in
watching
this
the
quarter.
stream?
For us up here in the booth, it's been
I
fun
just
to
heard,
watch.
what the fuck,
defensive
KJ? What the hell are you
coordinators
talking
probably
about?
scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a
thought you
little
were
bit
watching the
crazy
stream.
right now. But let's face it, all of our
Nah.
friends who play fantasy,
I thought you was talking about
enjoying the
KJ
heck out
Wright
of
or
this
something.
show because most of
I
them
want to
are
watch
leading
you play
and getting
NBA.
a
It's like
bunch of
watching two
points.
homeless people
Points
fight.
certainly not at a premium
You
here.
dog.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
I'd rather play
And he'll
WWE.
get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll
Watch
bring
bump
up a
fights at
2nd
any
and
time,
9.
man. On
Well, we saw
YouTube.
them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
Got
If you
big
keep
racks in my
moving
jeans.
laterally, Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, here's Trubisky.
Damn,
And the Cardinals bring him down. Joe Schobert coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
I can't wait for fucking September, man.
Come on.
And that's when we go on our trip.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And just a single.
I'm gonna lose against MK, dog. I can feel this shit.
He sends this one away.
It's okay.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense.
You and Swaggy playing?
Back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Because somebody already put the force in for you. I had to earn a hard-earned win today against Juke, man.
Off the toss, Cohen.
Yeah, I gave you the force
because
here.
Losing yardage
Hitting gave the last 3 opponents the force.
A loss of a full 3
so
yards.
He on vacation or some shit, I don't know.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner,
I got a sack.
How about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
Help me be great, dog.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Garden, Charles.
Pure cocaine. Yep. All Blair does is throw to the fucking drag.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
The coup d'etat.
Throwing on 3rd down.
Let's go, baby. In the fucking pit. Oh, don't. Motherfucker be trying my user, man. Get the fuck out of here.
This is going to get him a 1st down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
What the fuck is Trailwell in? Garbage ass.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Hey man, you leave that man alone.
Got some real
Let's go, baby.
Look down the numbers. There he goes.
Damn, Gage.
He's gonna take it.
Motherfucker is a beast that running.
San Francisco. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers
wipe my hands off.
down in front.
It's sweaty.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
On 2nd and 10, Newton.
Oh my goodness, dog! You gotta pick that shit out.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
You watching Gio still?
Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the outcut. And that play didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
Okay. Make sure.
On third down, Newton.
Oh my goodness, he knew it. He knew it was coming. Oh my goodness. Dog, what the fuck?
Convoy, and he might be gone. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
A big play
Help me.
there.
Help me, Lord. Help me.
And through the air. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
What I need to do, Gio? What I need to do, dog?
Bullock good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
What do I need to do, Gio? What do I need to do, dog?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
What else can I run, man? I don't know nothing else to run.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Crossfire.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And San Francisco
You run crossfire all day
gets
like
set to
Gio.
go here.
You get tore up.
Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more
No, you
like
did. I got you out of that crossfire real quick.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Gio saw me tearing up that crossfire with that run, boy. Will full of blown passes. Oh, shit.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Oh, because I got cheated. They called fucking illegal touching. The worst fucking call I've ever seen in my life.
18. Gotta go.
I've thrown that pass 100 times and never seen an illegal touching on that pass.
1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
I wish I lived in Connecticut like you, man, so I could work for
WWE. Come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll run with McCaffrey. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals.
On the flight,
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this.
Bus.
Blue, blue, blue. Red, up. Red, up.
On third down, Trubisky. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
You know wherever I land. Hey.
And the kick by Butker is good.
It's actually a good game, dog. Like, oh my goodness.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
Too many things
involved. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to
Give me a defense, Gio.
And it really
Give me a defense, dog.
Surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they've started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot: stay the course. On first down, it's Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Right to the 3. Hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
I only have one linebacker.
The Cardinals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Okay. Fuck.
Operating from the gun.
Gosh!
Newton. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first
Does he got a punt?
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Back to the booth right after this. This is brought in at the 21. Fights off the defender. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Put your hands down.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky.
Gio, you want to get on Call of Duty?
This thing way downfield. And that
Dog!
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. It's very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour.
No need to practice, Jill, you ass.
Florida, an absolute mess. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try to force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's
song.
always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
2nd and 10, Newton again. And an alley to run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
Here's Newton looking for his tight end, fouls, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The Niners on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Block my damn field goal, dog.
Ball here, remember.
God damn it.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross country.
Base took 3 years to fucking kick the goddamn field goal. Stupid ass bitch.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
This way.
Gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's Trubisky. Throw left side, complete to QT. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Niners on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Trubisky will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Hey, gotta go.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Let's go. Hey, gotta go.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Point after, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Bitch.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Loose. It's incomplete.
Close. I got my ears on
That
froze.
would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Hey.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
What is a fraud?
3rd and long.
Oh! Oh, he missed it.
And incomplete. The contact
The
made the
misses are
ball
ball.
free and brings up
He made
4th
the ball.
down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure he's got to hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Gotta go.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new
Blair
set
barely
of
beat
downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes
Blair's not
an
good, man.
invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot
He just throw
downfield
fucking
because he
trash.
feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick
All
up
he
the
does is
first
throws
down.
deep.
But sometimes you just don't want to
He
break
does-
tendency. Stay with
he
what you
throws
are,
deep
stay with
crossers.
who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Back now here in Santa Clara.
Oh, no, he walked across.
It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set
Damn,
to start the
JJ
4th and final
been
quarter.
drinking, huh?
So from the 36
No,
now,
dog. What
1st
the
and 10.
fuck?
Can't see, nigga. Can't see.
On 1st down, Trubisky. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Oh, he's
Gets
spinning
this
the
one
wrong
to midfield
way.
Before he's brought down.
So are we
It's a
advancing or
pickup
what?
of 15 and a fresh set
Fuck
of
it. I don't give a
downs.
fuck, AJ. After this
Another
game,
nice pickup
I'm
through
advancing.
the air, and I think a lot of people might
The
expect
motherfuckers
to
didn't
run the ball
respond
in
to you?
this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're elected
Are
to
you
throw
playing
the
your game,
football.
Gio?
Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider
When?
safe.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Man, fuck that, man. You got the
Another
force.
nice gain, 16
Never
yards
mind.
there and a first down again.
To my
Nah,
eyes,
they
to
didn't
see
say
here,
nothing.
is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players.
Motherfucking
isn't it?
Swag ain't been playing for a minute, though.
Hard, gritty run, got behind his pads.
Motherfuckers just like to
Rolled
hold
over
the league up,
people.
man.
That one right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And not much of a hole
got
there as he gets it
260
down to about the
yards, 3 touchdowns.
24-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to
Who?
keep this clock rolling, so they'll take
McCaffrey?
that one right there.
white
They just want
boy?
to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the
Oh,
big
white
fellas
lightning.
up front in order to bring this one home.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Oh,
He's
shit.
gonna lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Yeah, stop.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they
Until
finally
I
got
get
one, and that's a
my
win for them, but
money
all
right.
game long. He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it done today.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it.
Hey.
Indeed, here come the flags.
Thank you, son.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown. It's over. They got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break in the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Oh, you little pussy.
On second down, Trubisky finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They go with a fullback line, and he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Here we go with McCaffrey, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Newton to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by the former first-round pick, D.J. Hayden. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. McCaffrey, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Butker now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach,
hey, catch his back."
Like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other
Yeah, I had
time.
to talk shit to this little kid on
to do something
2K19.
at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
You and Tate still playing, man? Come on, man.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Nice. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now Trubisky on first down. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Butker now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. After the run, Newton going to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
15 yards through the air on a first down. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.